evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also...
And he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, no, he's seen through all of that. Nico Williams goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Good chance here! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Pedri, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're set...
Real chance! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Spain gain their reward with an early goal. Salah. Foot in. Morata. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pedri played out towards the right wing. Yamal. No, he can't get past him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Egypt look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. when they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Pedro Porro, and he lines up a cross, tries to get it clear. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is out of play. And it's Ruiz. And this is what a chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And that's been won straight back. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking to play him in. Rodri. Nico Williams. He's picked his way through. Nico Williams. Played in deep. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. All the way back. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And he was quick to react. And then that's been cut out, well played. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Morata.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Nico Williams clearly thought.
And there's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Spain really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Spain are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. Here we go again. Marmouche, and he's got the beating of his man. Fabian Ruiz threads one in. Morata picks it up out wide. That's tidy. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he finish? Oh, he's hit the bar! Yamal. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Morata. And it's Salah. Marmoush. He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Grimaldo. Now it's Williams. That's a good run down the left. And he's intervened well there. Spain are 2 up early in the second half. He has found a way through. Not the most accurate pass. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they...
Williams! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
A case now of complete control. Marmoush bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Fabian Ruiz. El Neni. Hegazi. Well, that has not gone well. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
It's an early, climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Pedri. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Passing nice and neat. Back they go.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. El Neni, nicely spread. He's found a way through. Nicely weighted ball. He's in space and looking for options. And that is going out for a goal kick. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Grimaldo swung over. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's beaten the last, he's gone for goal!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Yamal pinches it off him.
This is the time you need that pace.
Egypt making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's shifting, shoots! Lacking in accuracy.
Spain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here. Five minutes left on the clock. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He is through here. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Morata. Distributed tidily. Lovely feet. Great defending, strong and determined. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rodri. That's a nicely shaped ball. Good read, needed to be.
Spain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Great chance! Time and again they are repelled. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite